All right, from the weather, we go to a big headline tonight. A bill is headed to Governor Kevin Stitt's desk that some are calling the most restrictive abortion bill in the country. 2 News Oklahoma's Jeanette Quesada covers the Capitol for us tonight.
Well, Karen, this is the latest of 3 abortion bills the Oklahoma legislature passed within the last month. House Bill 4327 bans abortion after fertilization and would let people sue doctors in civil court for performing them. Oklahoma is adding its name to the list of states creating stricter laws against abortions, passing House Bill 4327, and prohibits almost all abortions except those of medical emergencies, such as saving the life of a mother or if the pregnancy is a result of rape or incest, reported to law enforcement. Those in support were clear in making it known.
There is no higher principle than the protection of innocent life.
If passed, anyone who aids or abets an abortion can be sued by a private citizen, and the person who files the suit could get up to $10,000 in damages if the case is successful.
For the vast majority of us, we make a choice long before we get pregnant.
But lawmakers on the other side of the aisle challenge the bill's language, arguing the choice is not always the woman's.
Because if a young girl is raped by her uncle, she's likely not going to go report to law enforcement. It's highly unlikely that that's going to happen. She is not allowed or able to seek an abortion under your bill, from what I understand, and you are okay with that.
I am okay with that, and it is also possible that that child could go on to live a life. That the child could be adopted or not, but the child would have a chance at life.
Representative Stearman, who authored the bill, says her objective is to reduce the number of abortions in the state. But lawmakers opposing it suggested considering other methods to accomplish that goal. Representative Stearman, who authored the bill, says her objective is to reduce the number of abortions in the state. But lawmakers opposing it suggested considering other methods to accomplish that goal.
Way that is less damaging, less controversial, and less punishing to women.
The bill passed with a 73-16 vote. And Governor Stitt has said he will sign any bill that restricts abortion, and this one would take effect immediately. As for legal challenges, the author says she drafted it after the Texas law because it's been successful there. Live in studio, Jeanette Quesada, 2 News Oklahoma.